Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time this reach you, I greet you. We back with part 6 of Cooking in the Cell. Hold on, I ain't dressed yet. Give me a second. Somebody told me that they had a problem with me not cooking without my apron on. And I'm like, all right, I'm cool with it. Don't bother me at all. Let's make it make sense. On the flip side of the coin, I know it's been a minute since I did a Cooking in the Cell because I've been depressed. What you want me to tell you? Right? I ain't been cooking. I barely been eating. But today I feel like cooking. It's Tuesday. And I ain't had breakfast in a while. So let's get straight into this thing, man, because I done turned the skillet on already. So we can make this thing make sense. But before I do that, let's go right back over here. I just want to drop a little butter in this thing right here. Let it, do what it do for later. You will see in a second, right? You are going to see in 1 second what that is for. But come on back over here with me. Right. So we got steak, cheese, eggs. That's it. We gonna keep it simple. I know you looking at my back. I know you like it. Come on. I know you like it. I know you see that warning up. We not gonna get into that right now. But let's get into this. We got steak, cheese, eggs, little butter. I'm finna try to fry some eggs and make a steak. You know what I'm talking about? So that's how this kind of gonna play itself out. Please forgive me if it ain't the way you want it to be, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna do my thing. So first, I've been told that you got to season these, and you ain't got to worry. I washed my hands a long time ago. Right? Put a little seasoned salt, all the way. They said season this little thing up. That little butter sounds good. Straight from the seasoned salt, we gonna go right into this garlic. They say it's good for the heart. Got to do great with the garlic powder. Not too much, just a little bit. Hit it with that little garlic. Bam, we jam. Right? I don't really like salt like that, but I'm gonna hit it with a little salt. I'm definitely into the pepper. I don't be having no problem with it, so I'm gonna definitely hit that little pepper. I don't really want a lot of salt. Pepper, definitely. The seasoned salt got more than enough salt in it for me, right? So let's take these on over here, man. That little butter swirl around that little thing. And while that little butter swirling around, I'm gonna sit these in here. I don't have the stove on nothing but like two. It's like on the little two. I ain't really trying to, cook them fast, cause I don't even know what I'm doing. This ain't the first time I done cooked steak, but let's just say I want to cook it this time and not burn it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I really want to cook it this time and not burn it. I know that went over your head, but I don't want to burn it. Right? I do not want to burn it, man. You know what I'm saying? Put a little heat on that side. Put a little heat on that side. Right? And then we just gonna let that marinate and do what it is supposed to be doing. So let's get back over here. Right? Do not laugh if I don't do this right. Do not laugh. Do not laugh if I don't do this right. I got action. That's two. I got two. You got to work with me. Dang. Put that back in there. Come on, we on 3. All right. We're gonna hit it with the 4-piece. EJ don't want some. She be on her trip. She loves eggs for whatever reason it is that she do. I need to cut paper towels. Right, get my life all the way in order. Right, and I need this fork. Right, first one. Let's just go on a little salt, a little more pepper. Right, a little more pepper. I done seen this done so many times that, you know what I'm saying? I kind of got this down to a science, if you heard me. Right, Hit that thing. I'm gonna 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 hit that thing. Stir, whip, whip, push, stir, do it, do it. Let me get it closer to you so you can see it. That's right. Is that right? Am I doing this right? Tell me. You got to tell me, am I doing it right? Bang. You know, I like cheese in my eggs. I like cheese in my eggs. I don't care. You know somebody gonna always have something to say like, you shouldn't put this in your eggs and that in your... I like cheese in my eggs, right? And I like them to be a little cheesy. Energy, do not get gas on me. I'm just gonna give you a little bit. I like them a little cheesy, all right? Just a little bit. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm just trying to, make my little situation make sense the way it's supposed to. Ooh, look at that thing. Bring this down. Ooh, look at that. Look at that little steak. That little steak cooking like that, man. That little steak is cooking like that. You get on over here. I know. I'm not trying to do too much. Right? I'm not trying to do too much. But I had the taste for this and I was feeling like I was ready to experiment and hope I don't burn the house down. You know what I'm talking about? But with the stove being so low, I don't really think I'm going, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be that bad. It's going to be all right. And I'm not cooking no prison food. So get off my back. Let me tell you again, like, I'm really not cooking no prison food, right? And I know that's probably gonna throw somebody off because I call it cooking in the cell, but I'm trying to evolve from the prison meals that I really know how to make off the top of my head into things that I ain't never tried to cook before. And this is the elevation that come with doing that. And I just want you to tune in and hang out with me while I get this thing together. Now, check my back out. Check my back out, I'm jamming. Now check my back out, I'm jamming. Back over here. We going back over here, right? As I, you know what I'm saying, whip this little cheese up, right? Whip this little cheese up, and forgive me, right? I am literally a neat freak. So while I'm doing, look over, not a lie, just look over. I'm a neat freak. While I'm doing this, I'm literally cleaning up after myself. Forgive me, that's just how I am. And I don't care if you like it, because that's the way that it's supposed to be. If you clean up while you're doing it, then you don't have anything to clean up when you finish. You can get straight to eating and enjoy yourself, right? So I got the eggs, they ready, right? I got the steak, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's taking its time doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I'm with it. Let me bring my eggs over here on this side, and let me change these cameras so you can look at me while I'm here. I'm on my way over here with you. On my way over here with you. Look at this steak. Let me turn this though. Let me turn this. I'm gonna have to turn this a little bit, and I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Turn this to 3. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. I don't really want to cook it fast, but I gotta speed it up a little bit, right? You want to cook it fast, I gotta speed it up. It's in that butter, doing what it's supposed to do, and I am doing what I am supposed to do. And everybody doing what they supposed to do. Do not judge me if this don't turn out the way that it's supposed to. It's just kind of gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm gonna be doing my very best to make it make sense, right? Bam. If you want to know what's going on down here, there's the bowl, a napkin with the fork sitting on top of it, and the eggs getting ready for me as I turn on this aisle right here. Turn on this aisle right here in the front, so I can start, I can get it ready for these eggs. But while that's heating up, I just want to take a second, man, to say a few things, man, to the people that follow me, know me, love me, hate me, whatever you feel about me while you doing it, right? I don't really mind, right? But let me stop and have a conversation with you right fast. I suffer from depression. Let me tell you some of the things that depress me. Top one I could think of off the top of my list, I got burnt up when I was an adolescent, man, and talked about like a dog most of my life, right? By people that I knew, by people that were supposed to love me, by people that I looked up to. So that kind of damaged me already. Add to that, after I got over being burnt up, I started playing in the streets. I've been shot several times, but we ain't never gonna speak on that. I've been to prison. I don't really talk about it like I'm supposed to. I know people who hold social media is based on doing 2 or 3 years in jail. They have millions of followers, and they whole social media is based on talking about the little couple years that they did in jail. I did 17, and I don't even want to think about it. I do not want to be famous for talking about being in prison. Though I'll go speak to the youth of America and tell them, that going to jail is definitely not something that they really want to do with their regular everyday life. But other than that, I try to stay away from that because who want to glorify that? It blows my mind that people try to do that. But back to what I was saying though, that's just two, right? Add to the fact that I watched my mother die. Not I heard about it, not I got a phone call about it, not somebody told me through the grapevine, not somebody broke the news to me like I got some horrible news that I need to give you. No, I was standing right there when she died. And on top of standing right there when she died, let me give you a whole nother little interesting fact. Man, I talked to the doctor about 6-7 hours before she died. He pulled me to the side because I was the one that had to agree it. Pulled me to the side and told me that my mother wouldn't make it through the day. And if she did, it would be a miracle. If I had any plans, I needed to cancel them so I could be there to spend my last few hours with my mother. My mama was my best friend, like in real life. So you can only imagine how traumatizing it was not only to lose her, but to be standing right there when she took her last breath. And the last thing she told me before she passed, she told me, "I'm tired, baby, I'm finna leave. You are in control. Please stay out of trouble." My mom told me stay out of trouble before she died. Cause she know me. That's what I mean. Like she literally knows me and how I am and to what extent I take anything. Cause it's kind of like that, man. Forgive me, I grew up in an environment where taking it as far left as it can go was usually what you were supposed to be doing when you did it. But that's neither here nor there. Like being depressed, I don't really eat like I'm supposed to. I only really eat when I'm happy, right? And on top of eating when I'm happy, I don't live to eat. I eat to live, which is a completely different thing for most people. But let's get back to chicken on this steak, right? I eat to live. I don't really care what it is. Like, people go out their way and be like, "Oh, I got the taste for this and the taste for that." I don't never really have the taste for anything, right? But that's just me, right? I don't expect nobody else to, understand what I got going on or going through or to even be a part of how I be rocking. But you would just have to understand that my makeup ain't like your makeup. And though it's not, I don't judge you for your makeup. I just ask that you do me that same little favor in return. Right? That's all. That's it. I ain't looking for nothing else. Right? Just show me the same respect and courtesy that I'm going to show you. Because if you don't, then I'm going to take it. And I don't really be wanting to take my respect and courtesy back from people. Because once I see that you kind of throw it off, I kind of get away from you because I know I'll crash out. I don't have the faith that you'll do it because that's why you act like that. Not going to happen. But that just kind of is what it is, man. I don't really want nobody to take me the wrong way, man. I'm not aggressive unless you try to be aggressive towards me. My demeanor may come off that way, but I ain't really like that, man. I'm a softie. You see how I take her, EJ? Take her everybody to be around me that same way. Ask. Even the people that dislike me gonna tell you that I'm about everything that I be talking about. It's just like that sometimes. I've been called special and a whole bunch of other words that I don't want to say on here because I don't want to violate none of the community guidelines or anything like that, or I don't want to offend nobody by saying something that somebody said to me. But you know how people are, man. They be feeling a certain type of way about, about everything. And, I'm just trying to, make my thing make sense. I think this is on like 3.5. Right? I don't really need it scalding hot. Do I? Can you tell me? Do you know? I try to get this little steak together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to what I was saying though. Like, man, I being depressed, man, be a whole completely different thing. Man, I be having to pull myself away from it because, you know, depression will grab hold to you like a good hug and it won't let go. Like, will hold you like a great hug. Depression be butt hugging me. And it be having me thinking that I should go on and crash out so I don't even have to worry about it. People think it's hard in jail. It's not. Right? It ain't hard in jail. They provide you 3 hots in the cot. Right? Rec time, clothes, everything that you might need. And they even give you a couple dollars every month if you graduated from high school or if you didn't. You just get $1 extra if you graduated from high school or made it to college or whatever. But they pay you just for being in prison so you could cover your hygiene and all of that. They call it state tip. It's the weirdest thing ever. But jail easy. Jail is, I'm talking about. That's the easy part, especially if you come from the type of environment where everybody go to jail. Jail fun, right? Though I ain't saying that to be saying it, like, it just kind of is what it is. You wonder why people keep going back and forth to jail because they know what to expect in jail, right? They gonna get a meal every day, at least 3 of them. Right? Out here on the street, you're not guaranteed 3 meals a day. You're not guaranteed 1 meal. But, you know, it's kind of is what it is. And it's kind of going to be what it's going to be. Now, I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that this skillet right here is, you know, ready for these little eggs, right? Now, when I was in high school, I took home ec, right? I kind of think I learned how to make an omelet, but I kind of don't want to test it, right? I kind of want to test it, but I kind of don't want to test it, if you get what I'm saying. But we gonna, you know, we gonna kind of make this make sense. What was that? Oh, get off of there. See, that's what be happening when you have things and you just be having them for no reason. You don't really know what to do with them. Oh, there we go. They say let the eggs do what they supposed to do until you gotta let them sit there. All right, I gotta let them sit there for a second and kind of do what they gonna do, and then I could do it. But do I scramble them? And the Gene, do I scramble the eggs? Let me get my little plate out, man. Put this little plate over here, man, so I can do my thing the way it's supposed to when I'm supposed to do it. But yeah, man, it just be throwing me off. And it's like people use it against you, right? Like being depressed and having anxiety and all of that, man. People who don't think that they suffer from it, they'll try to use it against you. Ah, man, it's just something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I've been through so much in life that it made me this way. Okay, I'm gonna go on and scramble. I didn't really want to, but I will. They say just go around, just, you know, just swing it around in a circle, and that'll just kind of do it for you. I was gonna try to make an omelet. I changed my mind. I didn't think that was gonna go nowhere near like it was supposed to. Right. Just keep spinning. Just keep moving. They say just keep moving the eggs until they lock up like dope. And if you ain't never locked up dope, then I understand. You wouldn't understand what I'm saying. But just kind of watch. They gonna lock up, and that's how. Yeah. You know, one of them little things. I ain't really trying to use all the metaphors that come with my past lifestyle, but they make so much sense. Look at that. Shout out to everybody that sent a housewarming gift, because these non-stick skillets were one of them. I'm spinach. Let that do what it's supposed to. You heard it? See that thing making that noise? While I try to get these eggs good and scrambled with this cheese on them. Now, other than that, yeah, that just kind of been with the business. I want to really get back into this and start using the cookbooks and everything that I got as housewarming gifts to try to expand what I got going on in my life and the qualities that I will be able to bring. The qualities that I will be able to bring into a relationship with somebody's daughter. I just want to, I just want to be able to be whatever it is that she wants me to be without trying to. If you get what I'm saying. Right? Like, it'd be cool, right? It'd be cool to, go out your way and do new things and try to be that type of fella for the person that you were with. But it make it so much better of a relationship when you can find somebody that just being yourself is good enough. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to put in any extra effort. Just the things that you normally do in your regular everyday life are good enough for them. And in my mind, I doubt that's gonna happen. I doubt I'm gonna find somebody that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, cool with just me being me, not really knowing how to cook. Definitely ain't really good at washing dishes, but I definitely take the trash out, right? Good at cleaning and all of that, and I be myself all the time. Right. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Let me move over here and put these eggs on this plate because they done. The eggs is done, EJ. The eggs is done. And I can turn that off. I'm gonna sit this right here because it is definitely going in the dishwasher as soon as I'm finished. Now, we right here with this steak. That definitely look like it's done, but I gotta check. You gotta do the test. I have to do the test. And I know I probably shouldn't be doing this in the skillet, but I don't care. It's my food. Bothering you? Make sure it's done. Oh yeah, all the way through. It's cooked all the way through. I'm talking about in such a way. So let's go on back over here, man. Right. And let me bring this thing over. I know you seeing my back, but let me just see how I just lay it on how I lay it on the plate. I want you to see it. Take and the steak, I think I did good. Right? Now, I think I did good. I'm not sure how good I did. You're going to have to let me know in the comments. But with that being said, this the meal. Steak and eggs right quick. I would have did toast. I ain't had no bread. Right? Would have did biscuits, but I usually burn them. So just go with steak and egg, protein, no carbs. Straight protein, no carbs. And I'm going to let y'all enjoy y'all day and finish doing what y'all doing. This being an episode of Cooking in the Cell. And I didn't cook no jail food. Kudos to me. Now, have a good day and be safe. Hey, now.